Uh, I'm Martin Wells. I'm 66 years of age and I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer for 12 years now. It's metastasized to stage 4. So I'm currently on ADT, which is androgen deprivation therapy.
Okay.
Something I'm interested in just generally is family history. I've been doing a lot of family history recently because of the lockdown with COVID. I've been doing it for the last 45 years and the internet is great for that. So that's something I'm really passionate about, and I've discovered some really, really good and interesting things. If I had to describe my experience of being diagnosed with cancer, it's like coming across a set of hills. Once I think I've climbed the first one, when I'm at the top of it, I can actually see I've got another one and another one and another one. So what I've seen for me in the past 12 years is, particularly now it's stage 4, I'm on a constant journey of uncomfortableness, discovery, different things I need to learn. Like how ADT is affecting my bone health, how it affects my libido, what the long term, whatever that means, is for me, and all the different treatments. And in fact, the way treatments have changed in the last 12 years. As a cancer champion, I don't see myself as a cancer champion. I think I've just got a particular autistic brain set of wires which give me an insight into my journey, which when people ask me about what's going on for me, I actually tell them straight away without any fluff or any smoke and mirrors, which is quite disturbing for a lot of people because prostate cancer is a sexual cancer. It's to do with the male reproduction system. And a lot of men just don't want to talk about that. In fact, I know of one relative who went into hospital for a hernia operation. And when I actually saw them, I'm thinking, that's not a hernia operation. You've been in for a prostate cancer operation. But they did not want to admit that. So sometimes I'm invited to give talks, presentations, quick discussion about my awareness of cancer and to allow people to be more aware. And what I have to be very conscious of is where they are at in their cancer journey. So if I've spent weeks or months getting my head around where I'm at, I might feel more comfortable at that moment than I was 3 months ago. And if I'm not aware of where I'm at and where they're at, when I'm actually chatting to that person and I'm all enthusiastic about, oh, wow, I've conquered this, I'm not actually in touch with what part of the journey they're on. So if they've recently been diagnosed, my guess is a lot of people, when they're recently diagnosed, are in the, oh my God, I'm going to die. I can't process anything in my head. So normally I attempt to be with that person. I feel I've been very privileged that in the last 30 years, I've been on personal growth journeys where I've managed to witness how my brain tries to keep me alive as a human animal and how it kicks in when I get bad news and good news. And luckily, I feel as though I can witness that now better than I'm being a victim to it. So for me, some of the challenges are having 1 or 2 people around me who can be with me when I'm stuck in my stuff and support me and not try and fix me. I've got a personal project going on at the moment, and I'm calling it Shaping Prostate Cancer Literacy. And I think that should be Shaping Cancer Literacy. What I find is I don't have a lexicon, a dictionary, a dialogue, a literacy to be able to talk to not only to myself, but to other people. And what I've seen is those other people don't have a language, a literacy, a lexicon to be able to respond to where I'm coming from. So I think it's like the HIV 30 years of living with HIV, now people are much more able to discuss HIV without them retreating into certain unknown areas where they react rather than respond. And the better we're able to understand the human condition with coping with cancer, I think that would increase the literacy in a language, which will help not only me, but other people who I'm talking with. So some of the messages, the message I'd like to give to men in the community is really simple, actually. Have a real conversation for a change, and understand that being a man gets in the way of being a man with cancer. Now, I normally say that with prostate cancer, being a man gets in the way of being a man with prostate cancer, and just to understand how that kicks in. How about that?
That's really helpful, Martin. I think there's a whole description of lots of things in there.